Caleb, good to meet you guys. So let's just talk about this real quick. So first, let me just share a little bit about my background, okay? So what's crazy is I actually went to school here from 4 years old to 18. So I've been in your same seats. Actually, this was a media room, so this is way different. But I know what you guys go through. I know your like childhoods and stuff like that. I know what happens here. It's a great place. But I went to high school here. I was weightlifting when I was here. I was playing football when I was here. I went to Wheaton College. That's where that photo's from. I played football up there, and I was weightlifting up there. A lot of people were teaching me how to weightlift, how to train. They're doing an okay job. I learned some things there for sure, and it helped me in a big way. But then I was a police officer down here, and then I was a personal trainer on the side on my days off, and that's when I was learning a ton, okay? Now, let me just explain a little bit how this works, how to get into the job and how to get started, right? So when I was an officer, I met my wife. I met my wife, started dating, we were engaged, and I saw how when I was a cop, it was putting a really tough time on her. And she was worried about me a lot, and it was stressing her out. And I didn't want to put her through that for the rest of her life in 20, 25 years of being an officer. So I wanted to look at, okay, what do I love doing? And I loved coaching. I was coaching football here, and I was personal training a little bit on the side, and I loved it. I mean, I could do it every day, all day, and not even get paid for it. Like this, it's so much fun to help people achieve their goals. I can do it all day, right? So because of that, I started looking into certifications. How can I enter into this business? How can I get this started full time? And so NASM's National Academy of Sports Medicine, and that's how I got certified as a personal trainer and nutrition coach while I was an officer. So that when I planned to, I handed in my badge and I resigned from my officer position the week of my wedding to my wife. So that my wife wouldn't have to know me leaving 4 nights a week, and then she was like sleeping and not being able to sleep because she doesn't know, like I got shot somewhere or whatever, right? So that's why I kind of got into it and how I noticed I love this stuff and how I kind of got into it. Now, if you want to be a personal trainer one day, you need to be certified somehow. You can't just say, hey, I'm a personal trainer, and someone's like, okay, so why? How? What did you do in the past? Like, you need to have backup, you need to have experience. So, to go into that, let's go to the next section. So, greatest challenges and joys. Greatest challenges, you have to have experience in this job. You cannot just go into the room and say, hey, dude, you should do this to achieve this. And the guys are like, okay, who are you? I don't believe you, I have no idea who you are. What's your backup? Like, why, right? Why is your experience. You have to have experience in this field in order to help somebody achieve their goals that they have in mind. Then the second one is injuries. If you have injuries or somebody has injuries and they ask you, hey, can you solve these? And you can't, that's an issue. Like, that's what your job is. If somebody has an injury, you are there to solve it and help them get stronger and progress. So those are the two greatest challenges somebody has in this job. Now, or actually the third is expansion. How big are you going to be? How small are you going to be? Is it going to be one room? Is it going to be multiple coaches? Big atmosphere. There's a lot of different styles of how this job works. And that's a big challenge as well. But the greatest joys in the world, I feel, are in this job. And that's helping others achieve their personal goals. Whatever that goal can be. I mean, for instance, I have over 30-something clients right now, and all their goals are different. Like, every single person's different, because all you are different. Every person made in the image of God, and they're made with a different mind, a different goal, different character traits, and personality. So because of that, their goals are different. So you need to be able to change that and help them. And that's the greatest joy in my life, is when I can help somebody achieve a goal, and they achieve it, just to see the joy on their face is, I'll die right there. I'm like, I'm good. Like, Lord, you can take me. I just helped this person. Like, that's what counts, right? So, and I get to do something I love. Like, I love fitness. I love working out. Feeling my muscles pumping. Feeling exhausted. Feeling, wow, I just put in work. Feeling I'm about to pass out. Or like, whatever. Like, that's like, dang, like, this is awesome. Like, this is some sick stuff. Like, it was great, right? So, that's also, I get to do something I love. Now, so let's give examples. So of like different goals and different people. So this is a college volleyball player that I trained. She's never been able to do a pull-up. This was her just a couple months ago. Okay? A lot of ladies don't have a lot of upper body strength. That's okay. You can develop it, and like, there's proof to that. Right there. So, ladies, if you want to be strong, work out. Like, find a personal trainer that you know. Find a family member that does it. Like, you can get stronger and like be really, really fit, okay? Second one, this guy actually wanted to be strong for his kids and his grandkids. He didn't want to be weak and like slow anymore. He wanted to be strong and be able to play sports with his kids forever. So I've been helping. That's 315 on there. He just squatted that day, and he's doing really well. Like, he's an older guy. He's got kids. He's got 5 kids. I mean, the dude's a baller. Love that guy. But he's got different goals, right? So you need to be able to meet different goals and help him achieve those. And then third one is the hardest one. That's the greatest challenge. Is she actually broke her back. She was T-boned by another car, and she's actually in the police academy now. But that was about 4 months ago, after 2 years of training, and she's deadlifting 175 there, and her spine's nice and healthy, back strong, feeling great. And she's in the police academy now. Like, fitness is all day long in the police academy. I did it. So she's killing it. I'm so happy for her. But those are examples of how you can help people. Like, that's the greatest thing in my life. That I get to help these people achieve those goals. Like, oh, like the joy that I feel. The happiness in my heart, like, I'm so happy for these guys. So that's why I do what I do. Now, faith impacts this, like, impacts your job, especially if you're in the fitness world. It impacts that. Like, if you are a Christian, you believe that God has given you one body, and that one day you will die. Like, you were born, one day you will die. You need to take care of that body. Don't just let it sit forever and eat junk food and just not play any sports, not be athletic, not be able to move, break your back, like just lifting a chair or whatever. Right? You need to care your body because God's given you one. Be a good steward of what God's given you. That's the first thing, is your body. So pray that you take care of it. Pray that you would work hard, that you be self-disciplined, that you do the right things, that you lift weight, that you have a good body composition as well as a good, healthy view of body composition. A lot of people have incorrect view of body composition, but God's created you each very differently, in different sizes, and that's okay, right? But you can change your body if you're looking in the mirror like, wow, I haven't taken good care of my body. I need to work on this. That's okay. You can work on that and change it, right? So God has given one body. Take care of it. Take care of it. And now, that's it for me. So if you have any questions or anything at all, ask me. Oh, also, if you don't feel comfortable asking me questions, like if it's something personal or a family member or whatever, if you want to shoot me, like, that's my phone number and that's my Instagram. Like, just text me anytime. Like, seriously, whatever you want. But, like, any questions at all, seriously. Any questions about the job, any questions about future, anything at all.
I'll just mention to you about career. So I taught Coach Hood in 10th grade computers, and his passion for weight training started at least at that point, because his projects were always about setting up weight training in his Excel projects for his football team way back then. So he began at a very young age, knowing that, I mean, he did a lot of things, but he's always had a passion for fitness. Well done.
Those are funny days. I remember that.
Well, I also, when I was dean of students, he also spent time in my office, but that's another story.
Sometimes you make mistakes. It's okay. Just get over them and keep moving.
I said, look what you can become. Police officer, fitness trainer, football coach.
Any questions at all?